Why play Jhin Bot Lane? Well, he has very good range, he brings a good amount of crowd control, he has very high burst damage, and he's very unique and fun to play. However, he does struggle getting through tanks compared to other carries, and his reloading mechanism can leave him vulnerable. Jin's passive is his gun has 4 bullets and each attack consumes 1, and after using the 4th bullet he reloads where he's unable to attack. Jin's 4th shot can't be interrupted and always critical strikes for massive damage. In addition, all crits grant Jhin a burst of movement speed. However, Jhin can't gain any more attack speed, and any attack speed bought is converted to AD. Jin's Q is a point and click ability which will deal damage to the first enemy hit and then bounce up to 3 times. The damage is greatly increased if the enemy the grenade last bounced on dies. Jin's W has a passive where enemies that have recently triggered his E or recently damaged by an ally champion are marked for 4 seconds. The active is a very long range skill shot which deals damage to all enemies hit and stops on the first enemy champion. If the enemy hit was already marked, they are rooted and Jhin gains a burst of movement speed. Jin's E places a trap on the floor which goes invisible after 1 second. If an enemy walks on this, they are slowed, and then after 2 seconds the trap explodes, dealing damage. This works on an ammo system where Jhin can store 2 up to 1 time, and also after Jhin kills an enemy he summons a trap at their corpse. Jin's ultimate causes him to channel a sniper form, where he roots himself in place and creates a large cone area in front of him. He can press R again to shoot a bullet anywhere in this cone, dealing damage to the first enemy hit and slowing and revealing them. The 4th shot also always critically strikes for a large amount of bonus damage. For combos, the go-to on Jhin is to start with auto attacking to E, W and Q before using your next 3 auto attacks, and this is even better if you start with just 2 bullets to go for an attack into E, W, Q and your crit bullet, and of course follow up with ultimate after if suitable. For matchups, Jhin is great into scaling laners, where he can pressure them early and one-shot them late game. However, he can struggle into champions who can bully him early or get on top of him. For runes, take this, Fleet helps out your burst and helps everything you do. For build order, start Blade and Pot into a Ghost Blade and tier 2 boots. After this, a Collector and RFC are great pickups before finishing your build with any of these as needed. For skill order, start Q then W then E before maxing Q then W then E, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Flash and Ghost. Starting the game, your main focus is always going to be on farming hard and taking good trades. When looking for trades, you want to fight when you have 2 bullets left, where if you land an auto attack into your E, W and Q into your 4th auto, you will deal an amazing amount of damage. In addition, they'll also be slowed, rooted to the spot, and you'll have a speed up. This means you can choose whether to keep chasing them down for more damage, or simply walk away for free. But it's good to remember, when you're reloading you're not able to fight, so make sure you're ready for this lull in damage. When you hit level 6 you do get a massive power spike, but you can only really use it when you're far away from your opponent. So either use it to set up a fight, or use it to finish off a target. Entering the mid game, you want to take your bot tower as soon as possible and rotate mid. This will put 2 strong champions in the center of the map, easily able to siege and roam for objectives and skirmishes. Entering late game team fights, you want to play as the backline hyper carry. You can start the fight by using your ultimate, letting your team engage to follow up your massive damage and slows. Otherwise use it for more damage or to chase down kills. When playing in the fight, attack anything in front of you, dealing tons of damage, relying on your W and your movement speed to keep yourself safe.